Over a month ago, a corrections officer in Grayson County was killed in the line of duty. On November 17th, Jeremy Lewis Hall went to work at River North Correctional Center, but never came home. The man accused of attacking and killing him is an inmate, John Russell. He's now charged with aggravated murder. About a month after the attack, Officer Hall's widow filed a lawsuit of her own. In the document, she claims the prison knew there was a threat against her husband, but still failed to protect him. WDBJ7's Austin Hicks has been digging through the document and spoke with the attorney representing the Hall family. So, Austin, what is the goal of this lawsuit?
Yes, Kate, Tim Anderson with Anderson Legal is representing Hall's widow and tells me this lawsuit isn't about money. It's about changing the correctional system so another tragedy like this never happens again.
She just doesn't want somebody else's husband to die working in the prison.
On December 19th, Anderson Legal filed a civil suit against several members of the Virginia Department of Corrections. This comes after Jeremy Hill was killed while working at the River North Correctional Center. The lawsuit gave new insight on Hall's last days working at River North. It says supervisors at the facility were aware of a credible death threat against Hall, but the threat was not investigated. On the day of the attack, the lawsuit claims supervisors still assigned Officer Hall to work on the floor near the inmate who was making the threats.
When he was attacked, he had a trainee with him, which he wasn't supposed to have, and there was nobody to back him up. And he was killed and he was murdered.
A study by the Joint Legislative Audit and Review Commission found there is a shortage of correctional officers at facilities across Virginia. In total, there were 1,534 vacancies as of July of 2025, and some facilities seeing vacancies of more than 30%. Anderson says those shortages put COs at risk in the line of duty.
We're not talking about, what color uniforms they should be wearing, right? We're talking about them having sufficient safety measures in place, sufficient staff in place in prisons that are housing the most dangerous criminals in the Commonwealth. We have to make sure that everybody is treated safely.
In the lawsuit, Officer Jeremy Hall's widow, Dawn Hall, is not asking for any money. She's asking the Department of Corrections to change how they operate so they can prevent future tragedies.
The idea is that the judge will force orders on the Commonwealth that will force the General Assembly to have to come up with meaningful reform, top to bottom, at the Department of Corrections.
The suit also includes another plaintiff who works as a corrections officer in Chesapeake. His part of the lawsuit also highlights understaffing and unsafe assignment policies. Kate, the lawyer I spoke with, said he's already heard from a dozen other correctional officers and says that hopes their shared experiences will help to lead to further change in the future.
Austin Hicks breaking it down for us tonight, an issue clearly a strong one in our prison system. We're going to have to look further into it. Thank you. The city of Radford has caught up on its payments to its school system.